Thank you for taking the time to click on lore. We hope you enjoy the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe here and follow us on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/slipperysteve.
Living the dream.
What is up, everybody? It is I, Slipper Steve, aka Chris Ferguson, VO here, back after the holidays, the day after Christmas. I don't know what that was all about, but anyway, hey, I am joined by Ricky and Roxanne and almost said Tony, Justin Case. Anyway, so yeah. Getting their nerves out. It's been a little while, and we're back on episode 4 of A New Horizon. We are unfortunately down a player. He is family vacation or something like that. I can't remember, but I know he's out. So we're gonna try to do things a little different today, just so that he doesn't miss much. And boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm going to turn this music down a little bit. Yeah, so we'll go into the campaign intro, and then we'll be right back, guys.
Unlike most stories you've heard or seen before, this is a story that begins with an unexpected twist. 3 unsuspecting individuals living the normal day-to-day lives, each encountered with a strange accented man stepping from a mysterious vocal booth that randomly appeared from nowhere. And before our victims of random adventure could comprehend what was going on, they were whisked away in the mysterious man's mysterious machine. Welcome, adventurers, to the Forgotten Realms, to a world where adventure awaits, mystery is abundant, and danger lurks. What will become of these few? What shenanigans will ensue? Find out in A New Horizon.
I know. I think Chris gave me a way to die here.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Hey, guys, what's up? We are back. Thanks for watching the little intro video. Hope you enjoyed it. So, yeah, my name is Chris Ferguson, and you can find me at chrisfergusonvo.com. I'm the humble and confused host of this show, and also DM thing, whatever's new to DMing, so... And we have a couple of players that are new to D&D as well. So the theme kind of behind this campaign is hey, forget about it, okay? All right, just leave us alone. We're all learning together. But yeah, I will go down the line here and joined by Ricky up at top.
Hi, I'm Ricky. I am fairly new to returning to D&D. I haven't played in about 25 years.
Word. And who are you playing?
Amra.
All right, cool. How about Roxanne?
Hi, I'm Roxanne. I've been playing for about 5 years now, and I'm playing Adrian James John Arrington.
Awesome. And what kind of class is he?
He's a bard.
A bard. And what else we got? So Justin.
So I'm Justin. I'm playing Halamir, the half-elf wizard, and this is, I think, my 4th or 5th time playing.
Exactly 4th. Well, okay, 5th if you count the little practice round.
Yeah,
thingy.
exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll dive right in. Last we left off, our adventurers. Amra, Era, Edwin, Adrian, and Halamir were on their way down the main road on a cart that was owned by Gundrin Rockseeker, and Gundrin had sent these 5, and now 4 because one youngster is missing. Sent them down to Phandalin, where there is something that has been discovered by the 3 brothers, Gundrin and his brothers, who are of a dwarven clan, and they are trying to reclaim a cave or mining area in Phandalin, and they said to make haste the next morning with the cart, and as long as it is returned to them or brought to them in the same condition it was left to you in, there would be 10 gold pieces for everybody. Everybody getting 10 gold. That's exactly how he said it. Everybody.
Herbert.
Everybody, something. So, last we left off, you were coming around a bend, and you saw 2 horses that you... I'm not sure, did you guys... Did we determine who the horses were, or did we just determine they were dead?
They were dead.
Okay.
They
So
were,
we didn't-
was it goblins? We were fighting goblins.
Yeah, I remember that part.
We just got ambushed by goblins, yeah.
Yep. I do remember the goblins. I just couldn't remember if you determined whose horses they were yet. But, as... Shit, where was I looking? Araduin was the lead up the hill as you guys, the 4 of you, charged up the hill towards the goblins. Everybody give me a perception check.
Seven.
14.
Well,
12? Okay. I'm gonna adjust your camera just 1 second, Ricky. Just because I got you poking at... Ow! Jesus. Bear with me, people. There we go. Alright. My bad. Alright, so... 12 and 14 were the highest. 14. So, Adrian, you're somewhere in the middle of this mess, right? Like, coming up the hill?
I was towards the back, so...
Right. So as you're, we'll say you're in the back, as everybody's kind of charging up the hill, you see like the entire atmosphere, like everything around you kind of glitch. Like you wouldn't know what it is, but you as a player would know. To describe it would kind of be like in the movie The Matrix, like how everything just kind of twitched for a second, and like where there was like a rock somewhere, there's no longer a rock, and like a bird was flying or something, and now the bird's not flying, or it was like 8 feet back. It's rubber banding, bro. That ping, the ping is bad. So that's what you would notice. We're gonna go ahead and I'll give you an opportunity to maybe do what you will with that information. We're gonna say that the only person that's engaged in combat, since I remember from last session, was Araduin.
Araduin, yeah.
Yeah, and it's looking messy. Like neither one of them are hitting each other. They both just look like really drunk idiots fighting over a girlfriend.
Nice.
So, like, you feel like you have a little bit of time to express some concern about what just happened?
Okay. Well, being a bard, I'm gonna go... Wait! This is illusion. This is illusion. There's a rock, there's no rock, and then the bird, and no bird. I know these tricks. These are magic tricks. It's not working. This is not true.
Well, who would be casting this magic here?
Oh, I don't know that. I only know it's magic.
Okay. So I actually have a detect magic spell.
Mm-hmm.
That I guess I can, if it's my turn, I can use that.
We'll just say, if you got an idea, go for it.
Okay. Let me see how to use this. So it goes 30 feet out.
Okay.
So how far away is this rock that was there and then vanished?
Oh, this is like all around you.
Oh, okay. So Okay, so yeah, I'll want to use this detect magic here.
Okay. All right. All right. You sense something is very off, but no magic that you would be familiar with. Something very unfamiliar with. Okay, so unfamiliar, but you give me a roll. Give me a You know what? Survival,
Oh,
because it's your negative point.
3.
Yeah. Okay.
I hate you.
Yeah, but I will say that it rings a bell of someone you've come across in the past. Something
Okay.
weird.
Okay. So there is definitely magic here. No idea what is happening, but I've sensed that I've had this before. I don't know what this is, but it's
Deja vu?
yes. Exactly, that's what it's like.
What would you say, Amra?
Like a sense of deja vu.
Oh, perfect. Nice. Yeah.
Yes, perfect.
A little bit.
Well, if you deja vu the situation, do you deja vu the solution?
And while you
Question.
guys are talking too, Aradowin's just up there swinging. And as you
Go ahead, Adwin.
everybody give me one more perception check.
4.
13.
13.
8.
8. Okay. Adrian, again, you're the only one that catches this. You swear that you see Adrian connect a hit with the goblin with his morning star, and but it kind of goes through, and you remember hearing him say earlier, "Watch this," and as he swings, and it goes through, you're the only one noticing. You hear him go, "What? Watch this."
Ooh.
He's slow.
What do you mean he's slow?
He hit, but he doesn't hit, and then the speech is like the speech impediment, but it's not speech impediment. It's
Like he has a stutter?
yes, the stutter. That's what you call
It's a
it.
nervous tick.
But he not nervous usually.
Don't hurt me. I had to.
Savage.
So, as you're expressing this, all of a sudden, like, just everything, the goblins, the ground around you, Aradowin, everything disappears and just goes white. Just. And for a few seconds, you have absolutely no idea what's going on.
I said it was magic. They did not. They did not figure out. I say it's magic. They're supposed to figure out. Ah, that's what I tell myself.
So for your passive perceptions being as anywhere from 9 to 11, never forget. The room that you're in now just seems like this. To describe it as a player, like it would be like an empty photo shoot room or like an empty studio, just like a big empty white room, and there's just walls, and everything looks like it kind of blends together.
So how did we get in here? That's the question I need to know. Like, because we were just on a trail on a cart. Now we're in a room.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I know any sort of magic that could relate to this?
Sure, if you want to.
17.
17? Huh. What? Okay. You think you've heard of something like this, but you've never experienced it before. It seems like something that maybe like a grand wizard would possibly be able to pull off, but in the same sense, it seems a little extreme and almost beyond like the realms of even that. Like this is pretty weird.
Okay, guys, no panic. I've seen this, but I've read about this before. It's Grand Wizard magic. I am very confident in all my knowledge because I know things and I studied things. And yes, it's wizard magic, but I don't know who is supposed to be a Grand Wizard. But yes, it's magic.
Glad we've established that. Anybody care?
You're welcome.
Anybody care to look around or?
Yeah,
You
can
guys
I give
would-
can I do like a perception check to see if I can find anything?
Yeah,
And
anybody
or roll high here.
anybody
Can
that
you?
wants to start looking around, go ahead and roll for it.
Hey, I got a 10.
Hey, you rolled 2 digits.
Yeah.
Shit. I rolled 7. I don't
7?
see.
Oh no. How about you, Amra?
12.
12. Okay.
Nice.
Amra, you, being the stealthy kind of loner type, start when Adrian and Halamir are kind of standing in the middle, talking this out, trying to figure out what's going on. You're scouring the walls, and you feel a part of the wall like kind of give in a little bit. And you get the idea that maybe with a little pressure, you might be able to do something with that.
Hey guys, I think we should check this part out the wall out here. Something feels different, and I just want to kind of check it out and see what you guys think.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What's different about it?
It just feels like if we give it a little bit of a push, maybe there's like a door.
Okay, yeah, let's definitely check that if we can get out of this room. See where the hell we actually are.
It's a very good idea. I'm happy we kept you in the team.
So we're just going to give that a push, and I'm going to kind of peek through whatever we can push through there.
All right, you
Just
all
kinda
three
not
pushing together?
Slam it open, but yeah, I think so. If you guys want to help.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll say, Amra, if you want to do the pushing, then you can roll with advantage with the assistance of Adrian and Halamir.
Okay.
Adrian provides assistance, but he's very weak, so you're like,
Moral
I don't know
support,
if this actually helps or like he's just in the way.
playing Eye of the Tiger.
Dun, 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 dun.
Or more appropriate, Eye of the Beholder. It's an Eye of the Beholder. Alright, what'd you get, Amra?
15.
15? Okay, with
Yep.
with enough pushing, loving and pushing, and I don't know, other expletives, you manage to you feel the wall like it's a little bit warmer than the other spots that you've been feeling around. The rest of them were kind of cold. This one was warmer, and you push hard enough, and finally, just it budges, and this. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Please don't be too loud. You feel the door like push open, and there's all of a sudden like stone and dirt and like pebble, like little tiny rocks, like falling down, like as if you're walking into a dungeon.
Oh wow. Okay. Can I
Well-
roll to kind of look around and see what's in front of us, or whether we need a torch or not?
Are you guys all just walking in on willy-nilly?
Very cautiously, with weapons drawn.
I am not as cautious, but I behind people.
Okay. All right. Why don't all three of you roll me a dexterity saving check?
Oops.
Yay, 21.
Holy shnikes.
Yep, I did a thing.
That's a 19.
14.
Okay.
14.
14. Alright. Just bear with me here a second. Trying to get something going here. Dun, 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 dun.
I hear birds. You hear birds?
I do hear birds.
That's good. That means there is.
We're not too far under.
Also that, yes.
Just want to know how we got in here. Because we were just on a cart.
Magic
Yeah.
is very powerful.
But we'll have to find the cart now. That's because if we don't show up with the cart, then we have no gold.
That is an interesting dilemma.
So as you guys are walking through, whoever rolled the 14?
21.
21? Yeah. Everyone else gets smacked by what you feel like is... You feel like Halamir did it, the both of you, as you both walk in first. Halamir, you don't notice because you just... Like, I don't know. You felt like maybe I should have checked for traps. So I'm dodging and ducking, dodging, dive, duck, dodge, and I don't know. I don't remember that. But...
What? Duck, dodge, duck.
Yeah,
dip.
dodge,
Goose.
dive.
Dodge. Yeah.
Goose. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm very helpful.
So, yeah, you're, let's see. I'm trying to get these things balanced. So yeah, the two of you get smacked, Adrian and Amra, in the back of the head by just what you think is Halamir. I'll leave you guys at that for a second so I can adjust some things.
Halimir,
What the-
how dare you?
What? We gotta watch where we're going here.
Why you hit us?
No, look, I have quarterstaff in my hand, and I got burning hands on the
Yes,
other one.
you have hands. You
Yeah,
hit
that
us
It would hurt.
with your hands.
It would hurt a lot more if I hit you with a quarterstaff that I have in this hand.
But it hurts a lot less if you don't hit.
Well,
Fair point.
whatever hit you, that's not me.
He hit you too?
I didn't hit anybody.
Well, obviously there's someone else here then that we should be watching for if you didn't hit us.
I think we need to watch where we're going because can we see right now? Is it dark or?
Nope. As you ask, there you see sconces on the wall. But just as you said, I think we need to be careful of where we're going. Don't quote me on that, but the door that you came in, immediately slams shut, and any type of resemblance to a door or a closed like opening or anything just magically just seals in right back into the wall. And you are now in a dungeon. You're standing in a room. It is about 5, 10, 15, 20 feet long and about 10 feet wide. A couple of sconces on the wall. The stairs... let's see. There's stairs off to the right that go up. And then there's a hallway 5 foot wide that goes in front of you. And then to the left is a dead end where you came in from.
Okay, very vivid. Okay. So I have dark vision, so I don't think I need a light or anything because I can see 60 feet out. So I'd like to do like a, I guess, investigation on the floor to make sure there's no like weighted pedals down or anything.
Yeah, sure, man.
Wow, 18 plus 5, 18, 19, 20, 23.
Okay. You look around and you use your quarterstaff around each of these big, like 3 foot tiled stone around the floor, and you just kind of walk like nervously poke, and you take doesn't take you long. You check the floor and there's no traps on the floor or.
So it's safe to walk now. There's nothing on the floor anyway that's going to cause a trap to spring or anything. But whatever hit you guys, that's not on me.
Well, do we want to look into this into one side or the other? Do we want to stick together? Do we want to split up? What do we want to do here? Because obviously we need to find a way out.
It's never good to split up. In all the plays that I have seen, because I've seen many of them, because my family is very rich, and so we see plays all the time, splitting up is never good. So we should not split up.
I actually agree with you this time. We should really stick together there. Yeah, I think we should really stick together on this one. I think we should stay on the right side here because it looks like there's some steps that are going up, I believe.
You want to go up in life, not straight, not down.
Correct.
Yep, and there's the stairway only goes up. Halamir, are you the one advancing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very still cautiously, even though I checked the floor.
Okay.
I don't know if there's any wires or anything.
All right. Well, yeah. Go ahead and roll. Shit. What is that? Man, check for traps. Check for traps. Is that investigation? I think that's investigation.
Which I'm actually good at.
Yeah.
So investigation, 16.
Okay, yeah. No issues. So you start going up the stairs, and Adrian and Amra, as you guys are watching this, Halamir, you start going up the stairs and up and up and up and up and up. And Adrian and Amra, as you guys are watching Halamir, he's not moving at all.
Oh.
But Halamir, when you turn to look back, you're like 10 feet up the steps looking down to them, but to them, well, you don't know.
Yeah.
But what they see is you're just walking in place.
Is this joke? You pretend to walk up?
No, go. Come on. Let's go up.
You're right here. You're not there. You're still here.
No, I'm obviously up here. You guys need to come up here because we gotta get the fuck out of here.
You did one step, and then you just moonwalk on the steps.
I don't know what a moonwalk is.
It's a very neat trick. but it's no time for tricks.
Halimir, we'll retro something here. As you walk up the steps, even with your dark vision, the further you go up, that you perceive that you're going up the stairs, the darker things get, and the narrower the stairs get.
Okay. Yeah, so the steps are getting narrower, but I'm definitely going up here.
All the way
It's
up.
good. Yeah.
I look at Amara. I'm like, what do you think?
I think maybe we should have gone the opposite direction.
Like
Maybe the stairs were just an illusion.
Halimir, give me
Maybe.
give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
I could be wrong on the
12.
roll. 12? Okay. Alright. You're able to catch it in the nick of time as you're... The more time you spend up there, the harder it gets to breathe. Everything's narrowing in, getting darker.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm obviously up higher because the air's denser.
Maybe you're just out of shape,
No, I'm definitely in shape.
or asthma, or anxiety attack, or other things that make you not breathe.
No, but I'll come on down just to make you guys happy here. How's that sound?
I think the lady is right. This is trick stairs.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll come on down though.
And as you're walking down,
You're right. Listen to the woman.
the steps get wider. Everybody appears closer to you with every step. It gets easier to breathe, and
Yeah.
you're eventually down. However, to you guys, all what you see is him just slowly turn around and walk in place for a little while, and then he's standing there like, we'll say, Amra, for a split second there, you thought you saw like his eyes just haze over when he first turned around.
I think maybe something's wrong with Halimir.
Okay, so we ditch Adamir and we leave.
I mean, if you
Don't
guys
ditch
want
the
to go
wizard.
ahead,
Never ditch the wizard.
Yeah, never.
Fireball.
Yeah, exactly. Never know when a wizard's going to come in handy.
1 second, I'm listening to the lady. So, do we ditch him or do we bring him?
No, I think we need to keep him with us.
Okay.
We started this together. Stay together.
Good idea. Always trust the woman.
Okay, everybody, give me a perception check.
2.
11.
God damn it, Justin! I need to get.
Would you get
this.
2?
Yeah, I rolled a 3, -1.
Jesus.
Yeah, you should be drinking right now.
Yeah.
Well, I got a little bit
9.
left.
Yeah. 9.
Oh shit.
9.
Nobody rolled above 10. All right.
11.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that's enough to see it.
Whew. Never thought an 11 would save us, but here we are.
It's me, guys. Come on. You beat a 10, you beat everything. So, Adrian,
Takes
you
notes.
are probably one of the shorter of the bunch, right? If I recall.
No,
Or were you
6'4".
you're 6? Okay. All right, my bad.
He's tall and lanky.
There you go.
but
Okay.
tall.
So then we'll explain it like this. You're tall enough to see shoved in one of the cracks of the stone walls is a note, possibly, or like some sort of like tattered
Parchment.
paper. Yeah.
Okay.
Shredded
Well-
paper.
This is a note for me, obviously. So I open it.
Obviously, yep.
I read.
Okay. And as you read the note, it says, "Hey guys, it's me. Sorry about the glitch. Did the best I could to get you back where you belonged, but this was the best I could do. Time and things, getting all wibbly wobbly and yeah. So well, it doesn't say all these but so here you are. No one really cares. you're adventurers. Don't tell me your backstory. You're just here to kick ass and find adventure. That's your motivation. Now get ready to roll. In front of you is a dark staircase. Its mysterious shadow beckon you to enter. And by beckon, I mean you need to go down the stairs. And there's not a hell of a lot of purpose for us all sitting around this table, is there? You get the idea, like... As a player, like, is this like a TV show or something? Like, how is this all happening?
So he said go down the staircase?
Yeah, and as you look, you get the idea that maybe things were upside down when he was there. But the staircase is actually where you weren't supposed to go. And the straightaway was where you are supposed to go. DM might have read something wrong.
Okay.
I remember seeing a staircase in the notes. And
It's fine, fine.
Fucked it up. So, yeah, no taverns, no wizards begging you to retrieve a schlibbly-doo or apple pie or recipe or whatever. You just here in a dungeon, and you get Adrian. Maybe you might want to share the note with the group if you read it in private.
Yes, I will show to Amra.
You don't trust Elamir, do you?
Yeah, that's okay.
No, I think you played tricks on me. Yes. Okay. Mademoiselle.
Yes.
This note says you are right and we should be going straight. Do you know what the rest of this gibberish is about?
That I'm not absolutely sure.
Give me a history check, Amber. We'll just say, for the heck of it.
10.
10? Alright. You don't recall shit, but you do recall Halamir once mentioning to you something about a run-in with a producer.
So, I think that Halamir might know something. Maybe we should see if we can get him off the staircase and ask him what
I think he already off.
Oh yeah, I'm over here. Hi guys.
Okay. You better now? You breathing?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm great.
Okay, good.
So, I seem to remember at some point you mentioning a producer. If
Yeah.
you look at this note, we found, maybe you can clarify.
Yeah, hand over the note. Let me read real quick.
Halamir, just for whatever reason, you read it and it's exactly word for word pretty much what I just read without the fuck up about the stairs.
Yeah, no, I know of this guy. A random stranger met in a phone booth or a voice booth.
How romantic.
Grand Wizard is your friend.
I don't even know what he was. It's just a guy with cats in a mug. He just had a weird accent, and
Cheers.
yeah, he
Probably a magical mug because cats usually don't fit in mugs.
The cats weren't in a mug, but they did talk though. So no, he some type of traveler, definitely a wizard of some type. He would go across time and space. Yeah, so I guess this guy actually knows what he's talking about. We should definitely go down this hallway here.
To explain to Adrian and Amra, with Halamir's explanation, he also explains to you that, like, this guy is, well, as he said, so I'm just gonna kind of like piggyback on that, is like, he's, in your opinion, maybe like a grand wizard, but he's definitely something that nobody's come across before, and with the note, the way it was said, you recall instantly that weird glitchy situation, and then the white room, and then all of a sudden you're here, and his like little apology saying that he was trying to get you back to where you belong, but this was the best he could do.
Yeah.
And Halamir, at the very bottom, you see you notice something liquid, at like almost like a dried liquid at the bottom, and you get the idea that if you like, I don't know, snapped your finger or lit up or held it close to a flame, maybe you could figure out.
Okay. So yeah, there's some type of substance here, a little dried up. Here, let me just bring a little bit of burning hands, so we don't light it on fire or light anybody else on fire here. I guess investigation on that.
Yeah, sure.
17.
Okay, perfect. You smell a scent of lemon, like dried lemon juice, and when you hold it up to the flame, you hold the flame behind the letter, and you notice in the message an encrypted message comes to light that says, "You're gonna have to get to the end to get back."
So guys, well look at this here. You have to get to the end to get back. What is the end?
The end of the tunnel.
That would be what I would think.
Hello, nerds.
Maybe if
I
we
want
get
to play a
the end of the
game.
tunnel, we can.
Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, obviously these steps aren't working because you choked to death going up them. So let's just go in this hallway.
No, you choked to death.
Go
You
try it.
didn't choke to death. No, I'm good.
Go try. You scared?
No. I'm not scared. I'm just don't need to go. Okay, let's go straight.
All right. You're all following suit. Who's in lead? Who's taking front?
I'm gonna hang back this time.
Okay. Halamir, you can see from with your 60 feet of vision down the hall, about 20 or 30 feet down the hall, there's another little opening. Like you can see it kind of dives off to the left or the right.
Okay.
Do we have torches or?
If you want to grab one of the sconces on the wall, sure.
Yeah. I cannot see without torches.
Okay.
Torches.
Yeah, anybody that would need one, you just theater of mind, just say you grabbed one.
I guess Halamir and I both have dark vision, so.
Perhaps one of you be in the front.
I'll take up the lead.
Very well, ladies first.
I'll be at the very end though.
Give me a perception check as you guys are walking down.
8.
19.
Okay.
12.
12? Alright, 12 on the dot is enough. Anything above that, Amra, Adrian, Halamir, because you're in the back, you don't hear it. But Amra and Adrian, the A-team, I should call you guys now. So I just started pronouncing your name. A-team. You guys hear the sound of like bats coming down, or at least swarming in that area. There's a little bit of a flickering light, so you can see. Occasionally, you catch a. Let's see, who rolled higher? Adrian. Yeah, Adrian, you rolled higher. Occasionally, you'll catch the glimpse of wings, shadows of wings being cast on the wall, but it's really hard to tell. They're big wings on the wall, like shadow-wise, so it's really hard to tell with the sound that you're hearing whether this is just bats or what.
I hear bats. Those are the flying rats.
Yeah. I'm just not sure if that's the only thing that's here.
Yes, bats are usually no good.
Yeah, I mean,
think I
I
wanna-
heard some type of fluttering there.
I think we should possibly stay low as to avoid them if possible.
Adrian just like crouches a bit. Okay.
Occasionally, every once. Well, that's the second time you've heard it now, but you'll hear a rumbling. At least you noticed that time. You hear it. Nothing major to bring too much of a concern, though. You get an idea. I didn't want anybody to roll for it because I don't want to waste your time. So do you guys keep coming up through?
Yep, just gonna be extremely cautious and keeping our eyes open.
Yeah. Be ready.
Okay. All right. As you are approaching, you notice the room. As you get closer to the room, it smells like a pet store, as for you guys players, like the back section where they keep the snakes and the hamsters and all the stuff that poops in cages and makes smelly smells. Stinks as you get closer. It's all like wood chips and warm poop down here. Like a bunch of bats flap around the room. They look harmless as you get closer. As Adrian, you were the one taking the lead, I believe.
I don't know, I was.
Oh, Amra? Okay, well then Amra, as you're getting closer, you notice that they do look a lot like bats. However, everybody give me a perception check.
3.
Yeah.
4. Tears.
Yeah,
6.
I'm empty.
3, 4, 6?
Yeah.
Wow. It all seems like bats to you. However, as you get closer, Amra, one of them, it like swings out of the swarm of little bats here and there, and yeah, you were right. There were some bats, but they were also mingling around with something a little bit bigger, and it plunges right at your face. Go ahead and everybody make a initiative roll.
20.
13.
12.
20, 13, and 12. Alright, so that's Amra, Adrian. Halamir, you rolled 20.
Correct.
Alright. And we'll go ahead and roll for the... Oh my god, my dice again. Why do I always forget these? Alright, shouldn't take me more than a second. Roll for it. I should take it. Ooh! Let's see what they roll. Yeah. So that's a 17. So the bats go second. Well, they're not bad. Okay, so the one swings at you with a melee attack, trying to do like a claw attack at you, Amra. It is going to roll. That's cocked. That's lower. Does an 11 hit? Does an 11 hit?
I don't know where to find that.
It is your armor class. About 3/4 of the way over on your page, you should see a symbol that looks like a shield that
No,
says.
it does not.
Okay.
Next to initiative.
Yep. Okay.
It doesn't.
All right. So that is one. The next one is going to come in and swing it with a 16 to hit. Is that hit? Nope. Okay. And then the third one. Nope. That is a 4. So all 3 of them come swarming in on Amra and Adrian and Halamir. As you see this, Amra's like just kind of flailing her arms at this point and ducking and bobbing and weaving, and you guys are like, they're just bats, what's the problem? And it is now Halamir's turn.
Alright, so there's 3 things attacking, is that correct?
Yep.
And I'm assuming they're bats.
Go ahead and roll me a... What would this be to figure out?
Either insight or investigation or perception.
I would say... Survival.
Survival, okay.
I don't think that's right.
11.
11? Okay. You recall these to be what they're called, you don't have a lot of knowledge on them, but you remember that they're something being called a sturge.
Okay.
And
yeah, I don't know what they are, so.
They're tiny, bat-like creatures, extremely annoying, known to dwell in dark, wet area, like damp areas. Okay. They're like the flea and mosquito of Pennsylvania.
Okay, makes sense there. Okay,
Except
so
for bigger.
I'm going to guess get up front because it's my turn here, and I'm just going to attack with my quarterstaff here. I'm just going to focus on one of them and just try to like pinata it and just do a full swing at one.
Okay.
So it's a hit. 12.
Okay. I just read your notes in chat, by the way.
Oh.
That thing is too far away from my perspective. I gotta pay more attention to that. It was a what?
12.
12. You swing and you miss.
Son of a bitch.
You still have... We'll say you step 10 feet forward to get into melee range.
Yeah.
So you still have a bonus action and the rest of your movement if you subtract the 10 from 30.
Yep. Is there
Reverse
anything
math.
around to like hide behind, or is it just like a open?
You have Adrian.
I'm just gonna back away so I'm not in the way for the next attack. Let's put it that way.
Okay. That's gonna cause the Sturge to attack back. It's a what they call oh shit! Wow, my brain.
Attack of opportunity.
Thank you. Attack of opportunity. So as you're stepping back out of melee range, one of the Sturges notices, and it's actually the one that you swung at. He rolled a 4, so unless you have an AC of 8, I think you're okay.
Yep, I'm good.
Yeah, these things suck balls. Actually, they do suck. They are, they do have a blood drain action, and that is it. Spoiler alert. So it is now. I'm gonna roll for one of the bats, just to keep things rolling. Literally, 5. Nope. The one bat jumps back up at you, Halamir, to go for another one and misses. It is now Adrian.
So I'm going to take a step back because I'm not within range yet, right?
Right. Yeah, you're about you're five feet away from melee range because you were in the middle, so you still have some flex room.
I'm gonna step back by 10 feet, and then I'm gonna look at the bat that is attacking Halamir right now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, you look like a bat, and bats are like rats, and no one like rats. Plus the DM says you suck balls. And I will take a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Put your,
Vicious mockery.
yeah. Oh, I know. I knew as soon as you started talking. Go ahead and add yourself an inspiration for that. That was awesome. So a wisdom save. Wow, you picked the right one. 6.
I'm pretty sure that fails.
Yep. And how many hit points does that do?
It's 1d.
It's like 1d4, right?
4, yes.
Okay.
So 3 psychic
3.
damage.
All right.
I heard his feeling.
In slow motion, it has little claws and like these weird messed up wings, like flesh, almost like a bat, but like a bat with a rat in a hat. Cat. No. Just a weird deformity with like a mosquito-looking face and like a lion's mane. Tiny thing like this big. And you swear you saw it just clutch its heart and just, fuck you! And just drops. And that one is deceased. There are 2 others harassing Amra. And you have a bonus action and
I still have a bonus action.
and the rest of your movement. Yep.
But I think we're good for now, but I will
Okay.
take another step back.
Okay, cool. So like 5 feet, whatever, like another a square.
So now I'm like, 20 feet away.
Word. All right. Amra, you are up. I should have told you that you were on deck, so that's my fault. I need to get in the habit of doing that.
That's okay.
Which would be Halamir. You'll be on deck then after Amra.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. I have failed you. Goodbye.
I think honestly what I would like to do is just take my dagger and try to like swing at them because they're already attacking me, so they're within reach.
Yeah, you have.
And then
you can do 2 attacks, can't you? Or
yeah,
I think
but I have a longbow and a dagger.
yeah. So you just want to do 2 attacks with your dagger? Is that what you're?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. You can tell him
16 and a 12.
16 and a 12. You guys can tell I'm in a good mood because the the soundboard's working tonight. So way better shape than last time. 16 and a 12. Noise. Okay.
Yeah.
Your first one we'll say is the 12. You don't have dark vision, right? Or do you? I can't remember.
Yes,
I think
I
you
do.
do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So your first one goes a little wide because these things are just fluttering around everywhere. But then you remember, like in training, it's you don't aim where they are, you aim where they're gonna be, and you just throw out your blade and go ahead and roll for damage. You definitely make a connection on the second one.
Well,
12 points of damage. Holy shit. Yep, you pierce it. You pierce your dagger, and you just shish kebab with this thing. It's flapping like as it's pierced through. You literally shish kebab with this scourge, and it just eventually is trying to get off the blade, and then just life just gives up. And now there is still one left, and you swear you heard a little Henry.
I still have movement, right?
Yep.
Okay, so with my movement, I'm just going to take one step back and kind of get myself out of the melee from that third bat.
Okay. All right. That's gonna be a attack opportunity. Shut up, Chris. Roll. 21 to hit.
That's it.
Okay. That is going to do 1d4 pierce damage. It's about time I do some fucking damage on this thing. 3, 6. 6 piercing damage you take, and it actually attaches itself to you like a mosquito. Just right on the jugular. And while attached, the Sturge doesn't attack. Instead, at the start of each of the Sturge's turn, which there's only one left, you would lose 1d4. I'll roll for the damage because it is literally sucking the blood out of you.
Okay.
So you have essentially a giant bat rat mosquito, a baraketo. I don't know. I'm entertaining myself now with words.
I don't have any actions left, right?
Nope. It is the end. That is actually the end of your turn.
Okay.
Halimir, you are up, and Adrian, well, it'll be if this thing lives, it'll be its turn, and then you're up on deck.
Okay.
Okay. So this thing's on her right now, so I can't do fire hands, which I won't do that.
Please
It's
don't.
not. Yeah, I'll try not to. So you have to trust me, and you have to stand very, very still, because we're going to once again try to pinata this right off of you with my quarterstaff.
So you're explaining this to her like a
Yeah,
doctor?
like don't move. We're just going to
Rip this band-aid right off.
yes with a quarterstaff in full swing. So if you move, I'm probably going to hit you.
Okay.
All right. So 10 to hit.
10 misses.
Damn it.
You have a bonus action and movement.
So the bonus action, can I do unarmed strike?
I will allow it for time's sake.
Okay, let's try this again here. Hey, 17.
17 does hit.
Okay. And it does 2 damage.
That's exactly what you need. You just run up and punch it, and with this disgusting sound of like hitting a cart full of eggs, you just hear a splat and blood. You just see Amra's blood just go everywhere and ooze from the thing just all over. You might want to apologize. I don't know.
You're welcome for saving your life.
Thank you.
Playing to his part.
Yeah, you might want to bandage whatever it was on. You might want to bandage it up so you don't have any more blood coming out though.
I'll take care of that.
Are you good? The rat-looking brat monster. This is hurt you, or are you good?
I'm okay, thanks to Halimir.
Okay.
So, do we want to continue on? I mean, and find out what that was all about?
Yes, it's important to go back, to have to go straight.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay, you
Well done.
guys-
That was a much better punch than you were at hitting.
Yeah, I mean, she was moving, so that's why she didn't stay still like I asked her to.
Oh, blame it on
Well, I
the-
mean, I did have a giant rat thing stuck to my neck, so it is hard to stay still. But, are we gonna look around and see what we can find here?
Well, with that, as you guys combat comes to an end, we're gonna take a quick 5 to 10 minute bathroom break if everybody's cool with that.
Yep.
And we'll be right back, guys. So. And we're back. Alright, thanks for sticking around, guys. Whoever is watching, thank you very much, and stick around. We are going to play until we gotta go. So we'll figure that part out later. And anybody, as far as players go, just using the Zoom chat. If we get to a point where you gotta dip out, just give me like a 10 minutes warning or something in chat. And I promise I'll try to keep an eye on that. I'll do better than I did last time when Justin got sick. It's like, poor guy.
That was the COVID. That wasn't me. Yeah.
All right, so you guys just finished combat, and you are now looking at 2 dead Sturges and 1 just bloody mess all over Amra, unfortunately. You are now in the second room of this mysterious dungeon. There is a... shit, I forgot the word, but the sconce. There's a sconce on the wall, very dimly lit, not much to see.
Okay. Before we proceed, okay, guys, I have to talk to you because let me just verify one thing.
Oh, and while you're doing that, Amra, did you put the 6 damage in on your character?
Oh, I will do that.
Okay, right up at the top. All you got to do is just plug 6 in and then hit the little red damage button below it, and it should
I got it.
subtract it for you. Cool. All right, good to go. Proceed.
Never mind. Let's just go on.
Cool. All right. If nobody else is going to investigate or talk or anything, I'm just going to go ahead and introduce you to the rest of the dungeon. You are looking at a dead end where this room dips off to. It's no more than 10 feet deep, and the walls are about 10 feet high, so your ceiling's about 10 feet up, and there's nothing but stone everywhere, just dimly lit stones, a little damp every occasional while. You hear, you know what, you don't hear the bats anymore, do you? Let me turn that off.
It's just a faint memory.
Yeah. Yeah, it's scarring. Like in your sleep at night, you just...
Just hear flattering.
Yeah, PTSD. So you're in the dungeon, and where it dead ends, you can investigate if you want, or you can continue going further down the hallway that you were originally started in. Halamir and Amra, you both have dark vision. And Adrian, you're human, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you wouldn't see this right off the bat, but Halamir and Amra, as you are just kind of scanning around the area, you see another 30, 40 feet ahead of you, another large opening. This one looks like it opens to both ends.
Okay. So, yeah, it looks like this is obviously a dead end right now. So, but there's like a little opening right over here. Is that where we should be going here?
Well, we got in here through a weird false wall. Do you think maybe we should investigate the walls in here before we go?
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, right?
Very smart. This woman is smart. Smart.
All right. Anybody that wants to do a perception check around the room, go ahead and roll and let me know what you got.
20.
14.
18.
All right, all three of you, as scan around the room, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary, like with the white room of like anything moving. You're pushing against the walls. It's all just cold and wet. But as you're moving around, it's very dark on the floor. All three of you, almost at a simultaneous time, hear like coins being kicked around as you walk. And you look down, and as you look down, there is about a rough estimate, about 35 silver pieces just scattered around the room, and in the very one, who rolled the 20, that was Adrian, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You notice a dead carcass, humanoid figure that doesn't resemble anybody off the bat, but it looks emaciated, like as if something drained all the blood out of it.
That's no good.
Yeah, you get the idea of putting two and two together. These things sucked this dude dry. PG ways.
There is no blood in this body. This body was sucked dry.
Think it could have been the bats?
I think so.
Perhaps, but maybe a bat like that, but much bigger and much thirstier.
So do you think there's something bigger than the bats then?
Yes, let me verify with my knowledge that I have of things in my head. Would that be Arcana, History,
What are you checking?
Nature? Trying to think if I know of any animals or creatures, magical or not, that suck blood out that could be bigger than what we saw down there.
Let's do survival for the dungeon theme. It could be totally off. Let me look at your.
That would be an 11.
Okay. All right. With looking at the body and trying to figure out what you're looking at, you notice the bite marks are really small, but there's several of them, and again, you kind of roll back to your thought that maybe this is just these bat things that just too many at one time, just.
Okay, so this is small creatures, but it was a group effort that killed and sucked the blood out of this. I don't know what this is. This is a humanoid of sorts. Yes, that is what I found in my knowledge.
Halamir, give me a. Since you're the only person that started as a player as yourself, give me a history check.
19.
19. As you look over the body, it looks kind of like Jerry from Rick and Morty.
Oh my god. Well, how the hell am I going to explain to Jerry in?
Yeah, like it's a very brief thought, because like you remember being transported into this world vaguely.
Yeah.
But as time went by, the more of your old you, Justin, just keeps erasing. But
Yeah.
just looking at the glimpse, it's like it's humanoid. It definitely looks human, but has this weird skinny arms, bigger head than normal, like skinny legs. Like
So I don't know what this
looks-
creature is called, but I want to call it a Jerry. I can't describe why I know he's called a Jerry, but this is just a very cowardly species that it can't think on its own, kind of thing.
Ah. Just an inferior race.
Very inferior.
Okay, so it is not really sad that they did.
No, God no.
Okay.
Amra,
So
go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
if he's already dead, I guess the silver is ours.
Good point.
Yes. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
I think we should split that up between the three of us. In case we need it in the future. I mean, we still have to get that cart back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'll take as many silver as I can get.
All right.
How many silver?
Let's see. You divide it about 11, 11, and 13. Or 12, 12, and 11. Whoever takes one less silver piece.
I can take 11 because I'm very rich.
Let's give it to Amra right now, just because I kind of punched a bat on her, so she can get a few extra.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're giving your share. All right, Amra, if you want to, just if you got a pen and paper, just to save yourself some time, just jot it down that you, if you want to take all of it, if you guys want to just do that, that's fine too. It's 35 silver pieces then. And there stands the dungeon awaiting. And a poor, sad, dead Jerry.
Okay.
Inferior.
Adrian just like walks over him as if like, ugh, it's just gross.
Yeah, he's not hard to step over. Very skinny.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with skinny.
No, oh, that's true. But oddly skinnier than you.
Gross.
There you go. See. Ew. Different.
Let's keep on going on along here and see what if we can figure out how to find the end of this.
All right. The three of you, if you want to give me a marching order, turn your back to the emaciated corpse and start trudging down the untraveled territory of the dungeon.
You may go ahead.
I'm gonna hang back and kind of try to clean myself up along the way.
I'll lead the way then.
Okay. All
Very
right.
well.
Alrighty. Give me a perception check.
18.
18. All right. You're in the lead, Halamir?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. As you take the lead, we'll say that you are kind of keeping an eye out for any traps and stuff because it's instinctual now to you, and nothing catches your eye with the dark vision. Pretty easy to see something a little off kilter. So, but you do step into a room, which is about, I'd say it's a rectangular shaped room, but with one wall like going like this. So it kind of goes like that. Yeah. And so at the base where you enter, there's about 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, about 35 feet. And then the wall kind of slants into where there's only about 20 feet at this end. big open room, and straight ahead, the hallway continues. Off to the right, you notice a pile of rocks blocking off a hallway, and off to the slanted wall, there is an entrance as well. Now, when you walk in the room, it's a lot more lit up than in the previous rooms. It's, like I said, kind of trapezoidal. I don't know. With doors to the east, north, and south. It's also got statues, kind of scattered around. Mostly statues. Give me a perception check one more time to see if you can pick up what these are. 8. Okay. They look familiar, but your brain's not picking up on these. But it's like statues of this guy in armor with like white spiky hair and crazy looking eyes, and these poses like kind of like wow. And then there's another statue of the same figure, kind of in this like damn like pose, and then another statue depicts a woman in armor, but this one's a lot more finely crafted, and it's a lot more interesting to you. Seems like the artist spent a lot more work on this one.
Okay, so these are very weird statues right here. I don't even really know where to focus on these here. This woman one seems like it's a lot more detailed.
Yes, well, women are much more beautiful to look at and have a much more detail that is more important.
You do have a point.
Are you approaching the statue of
Yeah.
the woman?
Very carefully approaching this statue, just to look at it to see if there's anything different about it.
Okay, give me a perception check.
18.
18.
Oh no, 16. Sorry.
16? Still good enough. At the base of the statue, you notice a plaque. And it's really dusty, so you blow on it and just kind of, with your leathers, all their heavy leathers, you kind of wipe it off. And the plaque reads, "Don't worry, I'm not a real person turned to stone. I'm just a cool-looking statue put here to intrigue you."
Alright, so this is nothing. There's no traps, there's no doorways attached to this statue here. It's just a statue.
But what if statue is lie?
Good point. What do you think we should do then?
Yeah, there was 3 statues of the same male figure that you kind of recognize, but you can't put a pin on it.
What
to
do
the
male
players,
statues say?
if you wanna go around and look, go ahead and roll a perception check. But to the players, it's definitely just different versions of Rick. Statues
15.
of Rick. 16 or 15? Either or, it would be
15.
enough. Okay. So one says, "Peace to all the worlds," and it has 2 little middle fingers. You stroll over to another one, and it says, "Wubba lubba dub dub." And to the third one, it just says, "Quit being a bitch, Jerry."
So this person whoever modeled this statue is the same person. He must be some type of god, I would assume. or
Yes.
some type of important figure. Because I mean,
To be a
Unless
very
it's
rich
something
man.
it could be a king, it could be a god, celestial.
Would you say, Ricky?
It has to be someone very important for them to make a statue about them.
Especially 3 of them.
Hey, Amro, how about you give me a perception check once?
Eight.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you don't notice anything. Did you guys want to do any further investigation, or what did you want to do?
I'll look around.
Okay. Be a little more specific with what you're looking around for, and then I'll guide you with your rolls. I mean, they're going to be perceptions, but I just want to know what you're looking for.
So I'm just gonna be looking at these statues some more, just seeing if they have like if any part of them can move, to see if there's like any like hidden
Okay.
entrances or vice versa.
Anybody else?
I want to look at the pile of rocks.
Okay. All right. Go for it. Go. Let's see. What are you doing with the rocks? Just kind of investigating them?
Yeah, I want to see, like, is there anything odd about them? Like, do they just look like a bunch of rocks, or are they, like, all much too similar in the sense that, like, they have an odd form for just a basic rock? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Give me
And also, like, there might be something underneath, so I might check to see if...
Yeah, give me an
Like, stuck
investigation
together.
check, and then Justin, give me a perception check. Ooh,
7.
7.
15.
And what'd you roll?
Me?
Yeah,
15.
15? Okay. As you check in the rocks, some of them, you can see that they pile up all the way up to the wall and the entrance and a little bit past. It looks like there was a cave-in of some sort. But as you're noticing, and you know, giving a good look, you see a blue arm as you're moving rocks around falls out and kind of reveals itself with a balled up piece of paper in it. It's bloodied, real skinny like the other arm, but it's blue. And you notice the ball of paper in the hand that's dead, but it's got that death grip kind of thing going, and a little wristband that says "Me Seeks."
Okay, I'll try to grab the paper.
Okay. All right. It's no issue at all. You don't have to roll for it. You grab the paper, and it literally just says, "Quit wasting time. Pick a door and go. Flip a coin if you have to. Just pick a direction. It's not rocket science. What are you gonna do? Spend the whole night standing in here with a statue? You just need to pick a door and go. Like, this is the third fucking room. We don't have all day." That's what it says.
Put the note back in the hand. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just turn towards the others and go, nothing here.
Alright, so what should we be doing here then?
I think we should be moving along and just pick a door.
Do we want to go straight ahead or off to the left?
Well, it's from the statue's point where you came in, straight ahead would be up, well, forward, and then off to the right would be that where the wall slants, would be the alternative entrance.
I'd say let's go
So
forward.
straight ahead, right.
Yep, yeah, straight.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, so who's leading this time
Forward.
around?
You did very good job.
I'll do it again if you want.
I think you are a brilliant leader and you do very well walking in the front. big strong man like you.
Adrian, something compels you to use, if you have it, a cantrip or some sort of spell to help clean up Amra a little bit. She got some of the goo off and the blood, but still kind of messy looking.
I actually didn't take your wounds.
Or prestidigitation?
Nope.
Nope? Okay.
No, prestidigitation I think is a wizard thing.
Oh, it's a cantrip. It's a bard. Well,
Yep.
it's a... Yeah, I've used it for bards. But
Bards
anyway,
have it? Oh, okay. I've never taken it. I
it's a fun
don't
one.
care about being clean.
Anyway. Oh, it's got a lot of fun little gadgets. But anyway, I didn't mean to... whatever you... Anyway.
No
So,
worries.
as you look forward, there's about 50 feet of dark hallway. No sconces here, but you do have whoever's still carrying him. Probably Adrian. If you still chose to have it, you would have the sconce for a light source.
Yes.
Who's going forward?
Me.
Alright. Halamir, you're in the front. Who's taking the middle?
I
I
am.
will.
Oh. Okay,
Paper,
she will.
scissors.
Alright. Amra in the middle and Adrian in the back.
Yes.
With Halamir doing his normal poking around with his shtick, and I mean that in a layered pun, you come up to another entrance. It is 15 feet wide, so 5 feet this way, 5 feet that way, and it is a long, it's like 30 feet. And off into the corner, Halamir, you can see like a mouth, like as in like an opening, but it's literally looks like a stone mouth for a wall or a entrance. But that is it. It is just nothing but cracks and stones and dripping water and.
Okay. So there's nothing in this room. There's just this opening. We can keep going. I would say we should still be doing it very carefully though, because we don't know we don't know where we are. So we should just keep watching out for traps or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
Like, literally, it is just this weird-looking mouth on a wall, made of, like, stone. And that is all that you see.
Okay. So just to play it safe, I want to go towards, like, a wall, just so that we're not in the middle of this hallway, because just in case something comes out of this mouth, we're not going to be in the way.
Okay. I will follow your recommendation.
Okay. So we go to the right of the, we go to the right wall.
Alright, so you're curving along the wall?
Correct.
Okay. How close do you get to the door?
As close as we can go, because that's where we're heading towards that mouth to get out.
Okay. Alright. Who's your Halamir? Make a dexterity saving check.
Dexterity saving. Ooh, 19.
Okay, alright. So, as you approach and you're all sliding up against the wall, I'm imagining rather stealthily, there's nothing in the room to worry about, so you're not, like, taking too much caution. Halamir, you being the fearless leader that you are, you approach the mouth and you lean up against the rim of it and to kind of go take a peek around the corner. And all of a sudden, you just hear this this rumbling and dirt and starts shaking and stuff like that. And you start noticing like the rim, like the mouth of this opening starts moving. It just says, surprise! It says, answer this riddle. You have to do it. And then You don't see any eyes or anything. This is just a big mouth, and it is now moving with a slobbering tongue and everything. How did this happen? Nobody knows. But it says S M H D W M. What's next in line? Solve this riddle and something cool happens. If you fail, it's bad. And then it stands there with the tongue open and just a black hole. So you get the idea. You could try to go in there and see what happens. Or you could try to backtrack and check the other room. Or you can possibly try solving the riddle. It's all up to you. You got plenty of options in this room.
Okay, what was the riddle again? S what?
SMHD
Yep.
and then something M.
It's S as in Sam, Mary, Harry, Dingus, Wingus, Mingus. So SMHDWM.
I'm not one of riddles. Does anyone have any idea? Shaking my head.
Disappointed with me.
You guys can talk it out while you're like what you.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to deal with the puzzle, you guys also there's two options. There's through the mouth, or there's backtrack to the other door.
Yes, but I feel like a dumb person when you would tell me the answer to the riddle later if I don't get it.
Same. So.
Okay, so they're not days of the week.
Is anybody investigating the room while you're in there?
I guess, I can investigate the room because I have a very good investigation score here. Goddamn 6.
But no good at investigating.
No.
Just all theory, no doing.
Yeah, 1 plus 6, 1 plus 5.
What's Samra doing, Ricky?
She's still thinking about the riddle.
Just standing there? Okay.
I can investigate the room since this one talks big talk, but no doing.
Somebody needs to buy a new die.
Oh, 20.
20.
Oh, wow.
That's how you investigate.
All right. Well,
Not natural.
As you're walking around, you notice the walls very dusty as the statue that Halimir dusted off before. You notice that there is a couple of stone walls where it's a little dark, but it's if you hold your sconce up to it, you can notice like carvings, almost like caveman sketchings like in a wall.
Oh, a clue.
And you see what looks like a symbol for like a clock, and then you look to your right. Give me a no, you know what, don't. We'll just say that you see another one that kind of resembles something like a calendar off to the side.
Amra sees this, and something starts to click in her brain.
Give me a roll for it. Give me a perception check.
What if I just point it to people?
Yeah, that's cool too.
Okay. I find these carvings on the wall. Maybe it makes your brain think of things.
Yeah, sorry, Amra.
Yeah.
I didn't think that. Wasn't thinking ahead. So, all right, go for it.
So my perception check was an 11.
Okay, cool.
This seems to be almost like a puzzle to solve this riddle. I'm thinking it has something to do with time.
Okay.
So if we solve this riddle, how do we go about giving them the answer?
Maybe I am too dumb for this.
Same here on this one. I really want to figure this riddle out.
So there was a clock on the wall, or it said clock, or there's a clock.
Nope, it was like caveman-ish sketchings
Like
carved.
Sketch of a clock.
Yep, of something
Okay.
resembling like a clock, and then another one symbolizing like a calendar.
Oh, don't they have like the other calendar? I forget what it's called.
Oh, in D&D. Yeah, you don't have to think about that. This is a little more
No, in
basic.
life, like the Mayan calendar or
Mayan
whatever.
calendar. No, this one looks kind of like something straight out of 2000.
Oh, figured it out.
Okay.
A Y.
I was gonna say, how do we go about answering the riddle?
Okay.
I'm just gonna yell the letter Y.
The mouth moves.
You're gonna tell us why? Why?
And the mouth opens up and says, "Why? I think you got the answer."
Second, minute, hour, day, week, month, year.
Ah, nice.
And the
Yes.
mouth just goes, and then forms back into the shape that it was in. And there, lo and behold, is a standard entrance to your next room.
Yeah, I'm a little smart.
SMRT.
Very well done. I am very surprised, but it's good surprise.
That's the wizard in me. We'll put it that way. So, yes, we continue to the next room here, still cautiously, but I still lead the way.
Okay. As you enter, this leads us directly into a circular room. Big old circular room, features 6 bedrolls on the floor, a bunch of dice, and some parchment scattered around. Oh yeah, and you have dark vision. You notice 4 goblins just chilling by the bedrolls.
Are these goblins
I just said 4.
hostile?
4. The 4 goblins, you don't. We'll put it this way. So there's they're there sitting on these bedrolls. The 6 bedrolls. Well, 4 of them. So there's like 2 empty bedrolls, but they're just sitting there, and they're just kind of. They sound like they're just mingling in Goblin. Does anybody speak Goblin? Is anybody?
I do
close?
speak Goblin.
You do speak Goblin.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. You just hear them mumbling like, it's your fault we're here, Jerry. And then the other one's like, oh, I didn't do anything, Jerry. And then another one's like, Gary. And like, they're just, all of their names are one form or another Jerry. And they look like instantly that memory comes back. They look like goblinoid versions of Jerry from
Okay.
So small, little 4 feet tall, like green big-eared Jerrys, just blaming something on each other, and you don't know what. But you don't see any other entrance at that point, so I don't know, are they stuck in there? Maybe they got past, maybe they were in there and the mouth was holding them in. You don't know what's going on.
Okay.
But
So, yeah.
yeah.
All right. So these are, yes, these are goblins, but these are very inferior goblins, I'm going to, which I speak, so I'm going to just intimidate them to tell us where we are and how to get the hell out of here. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're just gonna stroll right in by yourself?
Well, if they want to follow me, they can. But I'm just going to scare them. I'm going to light my hands on fire with my burning hands. Not going to cast it, but I'm just going to be very intimidating to these three goblins here.
And what are you doing, Amra and Adrian?
I will
I'm
follow
gonna
behind. And just put my hands on my hips.
Following them in, making a presence? Alright.
Just standing behind.
Alright, everybody, are you trying to be stealthy, like to sneak up on these guys and kind of spook them, or are you just strolling right in? Like
I'm just going to do intimidation on them.
Okay, alright.
I hope roll high.
Alright, do Adrian or Amra, do either one of you prefer to go in stealthy, or... Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright,
be a
everybody
little
just...
stealthy. I'm gonna kind of
Oh, she's going
be sneaky.
Okay, alright, well, Amra, why don't you give me a stealth roll and let me know what you got, and we'll see how that pans out. And you have disadvantage, so roll twice and take the lower, because you have heavy armor. Chainmail, I'm sorry.
7.
7, yep. So, Justin, you flare up your hands. Sorry, Halamir. Adrian, you follow back with the hands on the hips, strutting your stuff, walking in. And then you just hear this clink, clank, clunk, clunk. Oh, ow! Sorry, guys. I thought I was being stealthy. And Amra in the back, walking in. All 4 goblins stop, and it looks like as they were complaining that you could hear, all calling each other Jerry, one form or the other. The dice that you saw was because they were playing like craps or something, like they were gambling. So there's coin and stuff in the center of where their bedrolls are huddled. And do you say anything?
Yeah. Behold.
Hi.
Yeah. What's going on here, guys? Would one of you mind? What's that?
That's intimidating.
Oh, shut up. Would one of you folks tell us how to get out of here? Intimidate with my fire hands.
Okay. Alright. Let's see here.
Man, I wish I spoke Goblin right now.
Right.
Well, you can assist by telling me what you want to say, and I might.
Too late. I'm just following you.
Okay.
I'll give you pep talks later.
All right. They just now the 3 of you, or the 2 of you that can't speak Goblin, you just hear Goblin speak. But Justin, you hear, or Halamir, you hear, just this. What the shit? Like, who invited this guy? Jerry, was it you? Oh, I didn't do it. I'm trying to win my money here. And then, what about you, Jerry? And no, I didn't do it. And then they all kind of like, they haven't grabbed their weapons yet, and they're just hunched up though, and all 4 of them are looking, just staring right at you. And he says, the one says, "I'm sorry. What was that?"
Now, how close am I to these folk?
If you're standing right at the entrance, you're about 15 feet away.
Okay. So I'm going to ask my comrades here to flank, so we can get behind them. So we can, if they reach for their weapons, we can try to intercept that.
Are you verbally saying that, or are you motioning?
Can goblins understand common tongue?
They can.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm just gonna motion them to go each way here.
Okay. All right. Nope, doesn't see that. So, they're looking at you. And one of them goes, "Maybe they can help us get out of here."
And he goes, "Shut up! They're here to steal our money, I know it!"
You petty goblins can keep your money. How did you get in this terrain here? And don't lie, because we will know if you're lying.
All right. But give me that intimidation roll with the flaming hands or whatever. 18. 18. Okay. So that's enough to intimidate what kind of looks like a leader of the four. A little bit bigger. They all kind of look like Jerry. It's weird. So again, an inferior goblin race. They're very prone to being intimidated easily, and they're just,
This is our home. I don't know how we got here. We exist. Therefore we are.
So you've always been in this room?
This is where we live. This is our home. We're gambling, and something magic trapped the door. I don't know what was going on there. We couldn't get out, and we wanted out, but we got bored and started gambling because we got money.
Where's this door that you speak of, and where did you get this money?
Or by killing people that trespass and stealing their gold, of course. How do you get your gold? Oh,
and then the nicer, more docile one is like,
well, the door's right behind you. You came in that door. That's the one that trapped us in here.
Okay. All right. So, let's see.
And then you hear another goblin going,
"Yeah, but they walked in, dummy. So now we can get out of here." How do we know he's not going to attack us? Look at those hands! Oh no. What are you going to do with those hands?
How long have you been here?
As long as I can remember. 11 days.
11 days, that's it?
I don't know, I just guessed a number. This is my territory. I should be asking you the questions. How long have you been here?
An hour and a half.
I don't even know where to go with this.
Why don't one of Amra and Adrian give me a perception check just to see how this conversation's going, even though you can't understand it?
6.
Amra?
19.
Ooh, okay. Alright, here's what we'll do. Amra, if you feel compelled to help the situation, you got first dibs. If not, then we can roleplay it that you maybe mentioned to Adrian that it might be a good idea to try to step in.
Yeah, I think I'd like to let Adrian try and take a crack at it. So, Adrian, maybe you could help Halamir out. I mean, you know a lot of things, right? So, maybe
yes, I am very knowledgeable.
You couldn't possibly help us get out of here.
Yeah. Halamir, what is this conversation you are having with these creatures? Is it going well or not well? Because I don't speak gibberish.
So they're stuck. They said they're stuck in this room. That they got in here, and then they couldn't leave because the door was sealed. But we just opened. So what I'm thinking is, we make them a deal. They show us how to get out of here.
But they don't know. They don't know how to get out. We just walk out and close the door and let them be.
Yes. So.
Or maybe we could charge them their money to let them out of here, since we opened the door and they couldn't do it.
That is smart. Plus, we can put them in the front, and then if things,
So yes.
traps, attack, then it's inferior life is not a problem to lose.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say let's just tell them that they are free to go, and we just follow them out.
Yes, we will guide them.
Okay, I'll talk to them. All right, goblins, you are free to go. We swear we will not attack you, but you must leave your weapons behind.
And they all look at you. You notice as you say this, one looks kind of sad, and he's sitting there, and he's got like a really ripped up piece of board, like one here, and then two winged pieces sitting down in front of him, blocking things. And you notice now, with all the dice around, there's little mini, like, skeleton bones, like figurines, and you get an idea, like, wait, are they playing goblins and gizzards? It's because the one looks sad, like he was the...
He's a dungeon master.
Yeah. And you interrupted their game. So you're saying what now to them? You're gonna let them lead the way? Or...
Yeah, they're free to leave. Now
Oh,
we freed them.
Okay. They all kind of stand up and...
Alright. Come on, Jerry, let's get the hell out of here. We've been trapped in here for like 3 days.
And you smell the reminiscence of a corner off to the side being used as the loo, the goblin loo.
Gross.
Yeah, and they all get up and they stand and kind of look at you. Give me a persuasion check, because this isn't really intimidation anymore. This is more like being kind and...
15.
15? I rolled a natural 20, but I'm just gonna say that because they're relieved to be out, they all collect their things, and 3 of them run out the door of where you came in through the mouth, and the 4th one kind of, come on, Jerry! And wait, and grabs his little 3 collapsible board and is able to pick up the dice real quick. Thank you for the follow, Loophole King. Yeah, so they bugger off through the mouth, and you are left with a stinky circular room. And let me explain this to you as well, because I didn't... give me perception checks for the hell of it.
14.
Anybody else?
19.
19? Okay.
18.
18? Alright. The 3 of you collectively start looking around the walls and discover 2 bookcase scenarios that look a little out of place. And you notice a little bit of wind coming through. Let's see if I can get that wind back. Yeah. So, like, papers of the bookshelves, they're not even like put together the right way. They're just effed up, and you notice that there's like a slight breeze blowing through. As you walked in, they would be directly in front and a little bit off to the right. There's a couple of bookcases, well, few, and out of the 3, there's 2 of them that reveal probably a hidden entrance behind them.
2 doors.
Alright, let's obviously these Jerrys don't even know where to even look. They just decide to just gamble and play D&D. So yeah, let's look at these bookcases here.
Okay. There's
The-
the one off to the left, and there's the one off to the right.
I'll take the one on the right.
Anyone checking the one on the left?
I'll check the one on the left.
All right. Give me strength checks from the both of you if you're trying to push the bookcases out.
10.
19.
10. All right. Halamir, you're pushing, and it's embarrassing. This thing looks flimsy, like it was made from Walmart particle board, but just it's not budging, and
It's
like
okay.
it moves a little bit, so there's an entrance there. Meanwhile, Amra, you with no problem, just one hand, push it out of the way, just, and there is a dusty old room, and in the center of this little room, which is about 15 feet wide, just a small circle, and then a shut door directly across, there's this sweet ass chest sitting in the middle. You're the only one that sees it so far.
All right. Guys, I think
Yes.
we
Yes.
should little investigating over here.
Okay.
Yeah, this
What-
thing's not moving, so I'll come over on your side.
I mean, I
Nope,
saw
nope,
it was
it's not
moving,
moving.
but
It's not
you're
moving.
very weak.
Nope.
It's okay. You can be weak, man. And
Nope.
sometimes strong in other areas.
I'm a very strong wizard. That thing's just not moving. Yep,
Okay, strong man. Let's go.
I'm following.
Okay. You're going.
I would like to.
Yep.
Yeah. And I would like to investigate the chest.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. All right. All right. Give me a wisdom check, Amra.
One.
Whew. Okay. Do you want to go ahead and try to open the chest?
Not yet. Not till I know a little bit more.
Are you letting anybody know that, or do you guys follow her in there? Okay.
She called us over. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I called them over.
All right. Sorry, I'm reading and doing stuff.
So there was the chest, and what was else in the room again?
Just the chest, and then a
Just the chest.
a closed door directly across from the entrance you came in, and the room's like just a circle, 15 feet in diameter, and or let's say 15-foot radius, and then it goes up, and then kind of cone shapes up about another 15 feet up. Dark, dingy, but where the chest is setting, you swear it's almost like a halo just kind of shining down.
So let's see what's in this chest here.
Okay, so one second. You not very strong, but you have good eye. So if you look at this and maybe help us, maybe one day you become strong. This is words of encouragement for you. I am inspiring you to be better. That was my bardic inspiration for you.
Nice. So you have one inspiration as well, Justin. So that would make 2 technically, since you haven't used your other one.
Yeah. I haven't used mine yet.
Just write down on a piece of paper then, I guess, if you want to do it that way.
Mine's only good for 10 minutes. so
That's
you
right,
should-
yeah. Oh, I was about to say, I know there's a time limit on the bardic ones. They're like a holiday coupon.
Yeah.
Cole's cash.
Expires December 31st. 2020. Alright, so who is approaching the chest?
I will if no one else wants to.
Amra's standing right over it.
Alright, then Amr should look at it.
You're looking at it, or she already did?
I just
Say-
told you to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're looking at it? Alright.
Yep.
Give me a perception check.
10.
10. Alright. Looks like a chest.
You're inspired.
Yeah, you do have what is it, a 1d? No.
It's a
he can roll-
D6.
Oh, d6, yeah, that's right. So if you want to use it now would be the time. Not saying that there's anything wrong with this dope-ass chest.
There's always wrong with the chest. Out in the open.
What's ever wrong with the chest? Sitting in the middle of a room.
I mean, what do you guys think? What should we do? Should we open this thing, or should we just...
You have
If you
at it.
think we should open, you can open it.
you have your bardic inspiration. You can use a d6 to add to that roll that you just rolled. Unless you want to forgo it and just open the chest. Come on, risk taker.
Not really sure, like, where the D6 comes from.
Just
So-
roll
From
it.
me inspiring you.
Yeah, just roll it. Just a standard d6. You got them.
Okay.
You should have the set right there.
Yeah, D6 roll. I got a 3.
Okay,
Okay.
that is just enough. As you go to open it, you notice that there's something a little off with the lid, and you see like a almost like a slit, like an opening in where like the top of it, just like this big kind of crease. You don't know what it is, but when you went to open it, you noticed it kind of rattling, and you get the idea that there is definitely something off with it, like probably something dead.
bad. Yeah. Sorry, I was just reading something.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, so let's not open this thing. This is going to be bad.
That's it.
It's doing a thing. I'm not sure what this thing is, but let's not. I don't want to die, so we're just going to keep this thing closed.
Okay, so we continue to door because chest obviously bad idea.
Very,
Is
very bad idea.
anybody feeling adventurous or greedy?
No.
No.
Nope. You just leaving
Good
the chest
people.
on its own?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. You guys back out of the room and focus your attention on the bookshelf leading to the possible other exit of the room. That your newfound goblin friends didn't tell you about, Justin.
Yeah, fucking assholes.
In a world full of goblins, Jerry goblins,
Stupid Jerry.
who don't tell you shit.
So I'll let someone else try to open this, the other bookshelf, because, like I said, it's unmovable.
Okay.
Like
I
a
try.
rod. Alright, let's see it, Bard.
Adrian stretches out in an excessive way while singing to himself, push it real good, push it. And I'm going to try.
But it sounds like he's saying bullshit Bullshit.
Is hard.
Bullshit real good.
Are
you inspiring yourself?
No, I'm just dumb. Oh boy. Okay. Is that athletics?
Yep. Well, you can make it athletics or strength, whichever's better for you.
We're gonna go with athletics, and that's a 2.
Okay. Okay. You push it, and you push it real good, and it doesn't move.
As he's trying to push it, he's just like being moved away from, like he's pushing himself away from the thing.
What's happening? It's moving?
See, you were right. This bookshelf does not move.
Yeah, I told you. No one believes me.
Well, you know, I had luck with the other one, so maybe I'll give it a shot too.
Go for it, Amra.
$18.
Oh my god.
No problem. Once again, your fearless paladin one-hands the thing, almost like Jordan in a basketball, just palms it and just... Were you trying to do this? And
I look at him like, and I say, yeah, we broke it in.
Yeah, we helped. We did a thing.
loosened it up. You did it.
Yes, yes.
Awesome.
It's easy now because we did all the groundwork.
Yes, exactly.
And as you guys, Amra, as you open it and push it aside, you step aside, pulling it back, and a rush of wind just hits both of Adrian and Halamir. Just kind of a dusty, muggy smell hits you as the wind kind of brushes your hair back.
Ugh.
And whoever's leading, I'll let you know what you see.
Who is leading this time around?
Maybe a strong, fearless leader.
Yeah, I was gonna say Amra.
Amra, give me a wisdom perception check.
$19.
He's very wise paladin.
Okay. Alright, so let's see. Let me make sure this lines up right. Yep, okay. Alright, so not far down past the hall is about 10 feet before it opens up. Very dark, very, very, very little bit light. But since you have dark vision, you can see this, or see it, that it opens up, and then you can also hear another pair of goblins speaking in Goblin, but it sounds a lot more argumentative than the previous conversation of the last four. Justin, Halamir,
Yes.
you would naturally be able to hear this as well. Two pissed off goblins chatter in their goblin tongue. Between them is the Amra, what you're seeing, and you can retro this back to the group as I'm explaining it, just that you're telling them, whispering to them, or however you choose to do it. There's a dead body between them of a third goblin, and all of them look alike, and they maybe somehow related, and basically, something for your noodle to bake on for a little while. But behind them is a pile of glittering treasure, wealth beyond reckoning, and it is definitely possible to take these two out and have this be yours. Just deal with these goblins, and remember, these are someone's mommy and daddy, maybe?
So guys, up ahead of here, I don't know if you can see this, what I'm seeing, but got 3 more of these goblins up here, but one's already dead. I'm not sure if they killed the third, or what happened to him, but in behind him, there's a mess of treasure, and I'm sure it could help us. And I think the three of us could definitely take out 2 goblins. I
Honestly.
mean, Halamir could do that on his own.
Oh yeah, I know. I definitely could.
So, what do you guys think?
I think we killed the useless goblins because they are inferior, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just go at them.
No,
Alright.
no hesitation.
No hesitation. We're tired of seeing goblins. We just want to get them.
Okay. If that's the case, then go ahead and someone roll for attack.
Initiative 16.
Well, go ahead and roll for attack, because I'll give you advantage on your first attack. Because what is that? Surprise round. So if all
Do we
three
all
of you,
get one?
yeah, if all 3 of you choose to attack, you can all roll for your however you're attacking now, and then we'll figure out how this works.
Should I just do burning hands?
I'm just gonna viciously mock them, so I don't need to roll an attack.
Okay. They're close enough within the room that you could do that and get both of them.
I'll take that risk.
Okay.
Alright, so let's see. Dexter, they have a dex of 13.
Of 13. Okay. Right. That's what they have to beat. Let's see if they beat it. It's an 18 for the one and a 17 for the other. So they both save. However, don't they take half the damage that you roll?
Yeah, but it's still not going to be enough to kill them.
It's not going to be awesome, but it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, so I rolled a 12, so they would get 6 damage.
Okay. You surprise them both, and you light them up, which would have annihilated them with only 7 hit points. They both fall to their knees and are just like on fire with 1 point. I'm not supposed to be telling you this, but they with 1 hit point each. The next attack is gonna do them in. So who was going second?
Can I go?
Sure.
Alright, the one on the right, whichever one you decide.
Mm-hmm. Take your pick. 1 hit point.
Goblin. I'd say you're dumb as a rock, but at least a rock can hold a door open.
Oh. What's that? The save on that?
Wisdom saving throw. It's 8 plus my. Where do I go? Spells here.
If it's more than
13.
10, yeah. He just and like just fuck it and just lays down. Like, have you ever seen like somebody being burned alive in a movie, not in real life, and they crumble to their knees and then they just fall forward? Like, that's it. Life just goes.
He just gives up on life.
Yeah, he's out, and you just see him burning to a crisp. That is your action. You do have movement and bonus if you would like.
As my bonus, I will look at Amra, and I'm going to say, pretty lady, smart lady, strong lady, powerful lady, the best lady. The best lady don't need a man. They aim right in the goblin's face. Go take care of it. Taps on the shoulder. That's inspired.
Oh, right. So you get a d6 to your roll, Amra, if you're attacking next. Which you are.
Okay.
Justin with the memes.
Oh yeah.
14.
Yeah.
14. Alright.
14.
Yep. 14 is going to miss, actually. He's on fire on his knees, and it's just too
Did
much
you
for you
use
to...
your bardic inspiration, or?
You can if you want to.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, you only gotta get 1 extra point.
And that was a 5.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, that'll do it. Then just go ahead and roll your damage. What are you using to attack with?
The longbow.
Oh, so you're firing an arrow. Putting him out of his misery.
Goblin be gone.
9.
Gonblin. 9? Yeah, that'll
9.
that'll do it. The mercy kill. He's screaming in rage of just burning his help me, and you just hear this thank you, and falls forward. It is your room to investigate. What you guys see is another circular room, the same exact size as the room that you previously encountered goblins in. Everybody give me a perception check.
13.
20.
20? Okay.
19.
19? Alright, so the majority of you notice this pretty quick. There's a hole in the floor not far behind where this weird, now crispy murder scene has occurred. And let's see. You can investigate the bodies if you would like. There's also that huge pile of treasure behind you as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to look at the treasure.
Okay. Alright. Give me
I want to investigate the bodies.
Yeah, okay. Amra, give me an investigation check.
$18.
18? Alright. This gets a little gross, but you start poking around, and the dead body that was there naturally when you got to the scene, his jaw looks like something was put in it. You can do something with that or leave it be.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Alright, so you pry it open.
Yep.
And in his mouth, you find 200 gold pieces.
Nice.
Now the other goblin, as you're moving his head, Adrian, when you were walking to investigate the hole, or investigate the treasure, I believe.
Halamare was investigating the treasure, so yeah, I'll investigate the hole.
Okay. You stumble over the dead, crispy body, and a sound, kind of like a coin purse, jiggles when you trip over the body.
I will look at that.
Okay. You start shaking it around, and it sounds like it's coming from its belly.
It's okay. I have dagger. I open his belly.
Alright, not hard to do. It's crispy. It's like cutting a burnt pizza open. And out pours 100 gold from the one goblin. And you now have 300 gold pieces between 2 dead goblins and another dead goblin just laying there, crispy.
Check that one too, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ricky, you're taking note of all the gold, I'm assuming? Do you want to be like the
Yep.
gold keeper?
The treasurer.
Yepper, I got it.
All right.
Paladins are trustworthy.
So yeah, it's true. You shake the body, same sound, same familiar sound coming from the same familiar place. Rip it open, out pours
Same
100
cutting.
gold. Same amount. Justin,
Hey, very good.
Halamir, give me an investigation check on this pile. You kind of go running over.
At 23.
Yeah. All right. You are super excited, and you just kind of ducktails dive in, and you, at first glance, Adrian and Amra, you see this. It's definitely a Halamir thing. If anybody's known him long enough, it's definitely a Halamir thing. You can't help but feel a little jealous that he was the first one to it, because you don't know, he kind of a dick sometimes, so you don't know, like, if he's gonna take it to himself, if he's gonna turn his back on you guys now and take off with the treasure. You have no idea what he's gonna do. Halamir, I'm going to send you a message on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Okay. So that's what you notice when you dive in. That is yours to do with whatever you want.
Alright. So...
Feel free to talk amongst yourselves, too. This is some downtime.
Yeah. So... This is a lot of gold here. So what I would recommend that we would do, because I'm a generous wizard sometimes, we all put the gold together and we all split it within the three of us.
Okay, sounds reasonable. Why are you being weird about it?
No. I'm just... You guys did most of the work. I mean, you guys killed these goblins. I just charred them. You finished it. So teamwork makes the dream work. So I mean, if you guys want some of this gold, I'm being generous only today.
Today and today only.
Okay. Split the gold. And the silver and the copper and the whatever else treasure is here.
So how much is there, Halamir?
More than
Oh,
I
we
can
can-
count.
yeah.
I don't even know what this
appears
would be.
to be like 1,000 gold.
Okay, what? Alright, well, I already said it, so yeah, I'll share 1,000 gold with you folk. Only because you guys helped. And you weren't too much of assholes when I couldn't move the bookshelf.
Treasurer, I'm going to DM you real quick.
Okay, well, because you very generous, you get 334 gold piece, and then I get 333, and then Amra also get 333.
What does that count? What you guys found too?
Yes.
So we share all the gold. Not
Yes.
just what I found, but what you guys found in the goblins.
Yes. There is 400 gold.
400 sounds good.
Well, 400 total, so you don't. It's split 3 ways.
Yeah.
It's 133.
I'm okay with that. I'm not a man of gold. I'm a man of wisdom. I like to learn things, not just have money.
Well, if you like learning at my family estate, once I get back my reputation and I get the estate, because I am firstborn, so I am more important. You may come and you may visit my library. It's a very big, lots of learning, magic stuff too, and you can read that.
I would love to.
Yes, but uh, you need to change your clothes before.
I'm a man of leather. I'll always wear leather.
Yes, but your leather is a bit huge. You can find fancy leather, much better. It's just, or else people would think you servant and you stealing, and then they won't let you come in. It's just manners.
We'll see if it happens.
Okay, good story.
Okay. With that, we are going to end tonight's session. We went a little bit overboard of what we normally would. 10 o'clock is usually, well, 9:30, 9:45 is usually our cutoff, but yeah, it's 10:15. So, thank you everybody for watching. Stay tuned New Year's Eve. I think if everybody's good with it, we're going to have Tony coming back. And we will be back in our normal scheduled time Thursday at 7:30 p.m. And we will figure out where the hell we're gonna pick up from. So maybe we'll have Eradowin somehow Bamfin here somehow. Who knows what's gonna happen? So thank you so much. We see you in there. Never say dice. So y'all have a wonderful rest of your holidays. Be great to each other. Be kind to each other. Be good and all that good shenanigans stuff. I forgot. I had a thing that I used to say and I completely forgot it. Anyway, yeah. Hope you had a great holiday. Continue to enjoy the holidays and what's left of it. And we will see you New Year's Eve. Okay. Awesome. Bye.
Bye.